everyone. Welcome to the final stretch of the GIC Love-A-Thon. And I want to thank Inelia for coming on and sharing with her wonderful outlook. And it's a perfect one to have. And everybody else who's been on the show today and on the Love-A-Thon today. And I have to remind you, this is the last stretch, so we're going to push it. We're going to have some numbers for you on the donations. We need your help going into 2013. And there is a link on the bottom of the screen of the live TV player in the bottom. It says, click me, and that'll be me. So click me, and it'll take you to a donation page. And please, whatever you can afford. If it's $5, maybe you get on the monthly for $3.99 or $4.99 or whatever it is. Trust me, you can do it. I mean, that is one thing I think that I love about the GIC and the inspiration, all right, is that we can manifest. I love it. Inelia just said it. Inelia Benz was talking about we create what is in front of us. We create our life, and I believe that. I am proof of that in my own life, and it is fabulous. Don't miss out on being a part of your own order, your own divine order, your own divine creativity, whatever you want to call it, because you can and you will and you are already living proof that creation is everything around us, everything that we are a part of it, life force. Okay, so don't hesitate. You have it. You have the ability to be a part of this membership. You have an ability tenfold. Don't hold yourself back from your own miracles, is what I say. Anyway, we're going to bring back to the show again. We're going to bring Yvonne back and Inelia back and Bernard back. And Bernard, we haven't even seen his little mug all the entire show, and I want to see Bernard. So I'm sure everybody's waiting. The organizer of this, the producer of this, as usual, and of course the founder of the GIC, who we all love and adore. It's so true. Bernard, are you there? Can you come on?
Yes, yes, yes. Here we go.
Great. And Bernard, could we also let's bring in Inelia and Yvonne? Are you back on as well?
They are, and we're all going to be
Hello.
joining. I want to thank everybody, first of all, for being here. First of all, let me thank Roxy Lopez. You have been a wonderful host, and I want to thank you for volunteering to do this event for us. Of course, I want to thank Terry Joyce, Inelia Benz, Yvonne Wykes, Darwin Sherwood, and everyone, all of the members, all of our admin team, and everybody in all the different communities who has really helped to um, publicize today's Love-A-Thon. Today was a day that we decided was going to be about GIC. It was going to be a day to, it is a day to bring awareness of our network, not only so much our radio shows, our webcasts, but of our website itself. I don't feel that we've been giving enough attention to the website between our Facebook page, our videos, our radio shows. Our website is amazing. And I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. I just wanted to share with you a little bit of the year that we've just gone through, 2012. It's gone by so quickly. I can't believe how fast this year has gone by. Here we are already at the end of 2012. It feels like several weeks ago that I remember posting that 2012 is the year to end the fear. And that was our theme this year. And I feel that the GIC has done a really good job of trying to inform without using alarmism or fear. We are always updating our policies, and I'm very proud to say that a couple of months ago, not even, that we updated the GIC mission statement, vision statement, and our focus to make sure that we were not adding to the fear. I know that when we're involved in things like activism, when we're involved in things like consciousness and awareness, we get a little bit concerned. We get outraged, actually, at times when we see things like chemtrails or war or corruption or things like this. As we say, the dark side and the dark lighters and what they're doing. And of course, there is somewhat of an emotional response to that. But we've really gone out of our way this year to not promote the anger, not promote the outrage, but to just share the information. And I feel we've done a very good job at minimizing the emotional reaction to just make it okay. This is what's happening. Now, what can we do? What are the solutions that we have available to make this not only a better world for myself or for me or for you, but for the world in general without adding to the negative energy that seems to be such a big role player in today's paradigm. The GIC over the last year has been through lots of ups and downs. As you know, we did lose a lot of our sponsorships. We did lose our Google account. Now we're using some secondary ad company, which is not paying the bills. We've had lots of scares where we thought we might have to shut down. And I'm very happy to say that in my heart today, after all of those, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Posts and emails, and oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what it is, but I really feel at peace with the work that we're doing here. I really feel at peace with the work that I'm doing, and I can't tell you from the bottom of my heart how committed I am to continue the work. And what I mean by that is that nothing is going to stop me. I don't feel that the economy or, the illusion of monetary gain or loss, monetary loss, is going to interrupt this wonderful, wonderful energy in this wonderful community and the work that everyone here is doing. And so with that, I want to let you know that that next year, you're going to be seeing a new GIC again. We have this wonderful way of reinventing ourselves every couple of years. And I'm working hard right now on developing a new platform, for lack of a better term. The members now, we're going to be promoting that the members utilize your profiles as a web page. You're going to be able to design it the way that you want. You can even hire people to design it using CSS technology. You're going to be able to feed RSS feeds into your blogs. You'll be able to post blogs, and you already can, but it's going to be a whole new level. You're going to see a new level of presentation for your profile. I'm not talking about my profile. I'm not talking about my YouTube channel. I'm not talking about the GIC's material. I'm talking about the material that you yourself, as a member of our community, you are going to find many, many more tools at your fingertips in order to create not only a sustainable, but a very useful and technologically advanced way of sharing your information. Again, whether it be in the forums, whether it be in a group. Did you know that we recently upgraded our groups to be language specific? If you are more comfortable in speaking Spanish or German or French, you can now make a group that is strictly done in German or Spanish or Russian, whatever it is. We have something like 80 different languages available. I bet nobody knew that. So we're really working hard on creating a new platform. For me, the GIC has been a place where light workers, activists, spiritual people, whatever you want to label yourself, souls on this planet who have this inkling and this passion to share their insight, to share their knowledge, to share information that is not being shared on mainstream media or mainstream websites. It is a place that is safe for you to explore your spirituality. It is a place that is not judgmental. We have many different religions, backgrounds, activism, orientations, whether it be chemtrails or, the NWO, whatever. You're a part of our family because you are sharing information that is pertinent to this shift that we are going through. I feel that there is no way to really judge, and again, I'm not one for judging. I think it's something we need to remove from our mind, especially self-judgment, of how far along the path you are. There is no how far along the path. The path is the path. And once you have awakened, once you are aware of your higher self, of your connection to the divine, and you have the ability to see the contrast between what is something that you would like to create versus something you would like to take attention away from. I feel that no matter your topic, no matter the subject matter that you're aligning with, whether it be chemtrails, whether it be connecting with source, whether it be working with your light body, whether it be druidry. Congratulations, Yvonne, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Thank you.
But that is your path, and that is where you need to be at the moment. Follow your passion, follow your heart. There is room for everybody, and all of this coming together in one place at the GIC gives everyone else the opportunity to have reference, to have connection with people going through the same experiences, to have a support system of like minded people that have experienced it, that have the same concerns, and that really helps to create this idea and the concept of being a human family. I say this all the time. We are one human family. And yes, of course, we're not all going to get along all the time, and sometimes we might be a little dysfunctional, but we're still a family and we still love each other. And we are here to provide, I don't want to say to provide that service because I have to explain something ever so quickly is that I don't have a choice in this. Quite honestly, this is my calling. This is what I need to do. I need to create this network. I need to interview wonderful people like Inelia. I need to work with fabulous people like Roxy. I need to be able to share the energy and the information that is moving through me. And by allowing me to do this, it is helping millions, literally millions of people around the world. And I'll give myself a pat on the back for that. I've come to the place where, you know what, it's okay. You are helping millions. You're allowed to say that. And we've been at this for 6 to 8 years now, and we're doing just fine. And I've already gone way over time. I knew I would. So with that, please consider making a donation. And why don't we go ahead and bring Roxy and Inelia and Yvonne back?
Hi, everyone. It's
Hello.
such a pleasure. And Bernard, thanks for explaining all of that because I was not aware of the multi-language groups and I wasn't aware of what's being supported as far as individuals being able to, really just create their own blog through the GIC with feeds from the GIC. And then, of course, your own work goes out to the public. I also wanted to clarify something. When I mentioned earlier in the show that the GIC has 4,256 members, I want you to know something, people, audience. That doesn't mean paying members.
Right.
Okay, I don't want you to be confused. Like if he has 4,200 members, then there should be enough money moving forward and so forth. The membership is free for the GIC. Everything is donation based. If you want to give, if you want to donate, if you want to give something, as Anelia had said, I believe it was, no, it was Terry had said that she's on a monthly, when Terry was on earlier, the lowest monthly contribution, but when she does better, she'll raise that to a higher contribution. So this is where we're all at. And so I just want you to understand, I don't think Bernard in all his humbleness has even mentioned that all of this work is provided for free. I just want you to know that. And that is why it's very important, especially this time of year, if we can donate going forward. It is true the GIC has had some issues that a lot of us are having. We have just people get scared, like Anelia had mentioned, they because of the faux financial crisis, and we're buying into it. We got to step back into our power, and our power is we can do this. And as a community, it's very powerful to have people all around us that support, even if we're just a baby just waking up, or we're just waking up from our long nap. It doesn't matter because we're all remembering and we're walking into our authenticity in this fifth dimensional, just open. And I love the idea of transparency because in transparency is freedom. It's serenity. You don't have to use all that energy to hide,
Hey,
right?
Roxy, I gotta let you know your camera. I think you and Inelia's camera might have frozen. Can you all hit your video icon and reload your camera?
I don't. Okay. Let's
Thank you.
see. I don't. Mine isn't
There
even
we
letting
go.
me. Okay, so I hit the video icon.
Yeah, you see that little camera icon? There you go.
Is that good?
Yep. And
Oh,
Inelia's
good.
back, and I think you're coming back.
But now Anelia's frozen to me.
Nope, she's
No,
moving.
now she moved. I saw that. I saw that. Okay. So anyway, I'm blabbing away as well, but I think it's important stuff. And again, click me, click me.
And me.
So Yvonne, tell us how we doing. I think we're.
We're doing really well. We're up to $58 so far.
Oh,
But
okay.
still loads of time to donate.
Yes, yes. Just so people know, we are collecting through the end of the year. It's very important that we raise $1,000 by the end of the year. So this is just a start. So thank you so much. Absolutely. Inelia, I wanted to share with you. Somebody had written on the event page. They wanted to know what would be your advice in creating abundance.
Look at your relationships with your environment, with yourself and others. We are this matrix. We are this. Each individual person is this planet, is this reality, and reality is extremely abundant. There's no lack in reality. So have a look at your relationship with the elemental of money. Have a look at your relationship with yourself, with your physical body in particular, because the physical body is that support system to keep us on the on a physicality. And heal those relationships, heal those lines. Also put out energy exchange lines, right? For example, currency comes from the word current, which is an electrical charge, right? It's chi, energy, electricity, energy, is current. Like the rivers has a current, it's energy that's moving, right? So currency is just a movement of chi. Now have a look at your movement of chi. How is it going out and how is it coming in? Do you have it all blocked, or do you have open doors for people to be able to, or your environment to be able to feed you current chi back to you? So those are some of the things, and there's some tools also on my website that you can use. Specifically designed for opening up those chi lines.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Roxy, your camera's still off. Do you want to click your icon?
Okay.
All right. I see you
Am I
coming
back? I don't know what's happening.
Oh, we're
Am I
good. We're
back?
good. Here we go.
Ah, there you are.
Now we have the power women of GIC. Hello, hello. Well, I gotta tell you, this is so great. I never imagined that we would have the technology to do what we're doing here today, and just have.
It's really amazing.
I mean, here I am looking at all three of you, talking to all three of you live, and I'm just so grateful for the technology, and I'm grateful to have you guys here. Yvonne, I just wanted to mention, Yvonne was just initiated into the Dorset Grove of Druids. So you are now a Druid. You want to tell us a little bit about your experience? You were at Stonehenge today, huh?
Yeah, it's been a mad day. I've been going to the Druid ceremonies at Stonehenge for about a year now with the Dorset Grove Druids, and they're based in Weymouth, which is near where I live. But today was so funny. It was my initiation day, and me and a friend went in the car, and we've been so many times before, but we got lost, and we literally turned up, and the Druids were in the stones already. Oh my gosh! I didn't even have time to go for a wee or anything. I just grabbed my staff and my robes, and we just ran in, and they nearly didn't let us in, but I was saying, yes, you got to let us in. And then we just about got in and joined them, but luckily it was before they cast the circle, so we were fine.
Oh, wonderful.
But yeah, the ceremony was amazing. It was a little weird. I had to put a bag over my head and like a hangman's noose thing.
Right.
It's an old tradition, you know.
Yes. I remember.
And then good. And they took me round the stones like this with my hands tide, all past all the spectators. I could hear all the cameras going and things, and then had to go in and recite something. It was just, it was lovely. It was really nice, and I always love the connection, spiritual connection that I feel. I think past life I've been there quite a few times as well. So
what is the significance of the hood and the tying up of the person?
I don't know about the tying up bit. That was new to me. But the hood, the robes that we wear, is to alter your state of consciousness. So to take you from 3D, just to make you feel like you're in an altered state of consciousness. I'm not quite sure about the other thing, but it felt good, so it can't bad. Yeah.
I remember my initiation into paganism, actually, and the symbology behind it. And yes, I know a lot of people are already shivering, like, "Oh my God, sounds Masonic" or whatnot. But I'll let you know that
they took a lot of the stuff.
They stole it all.
Absolutely,
And I will say the significance of the hands being bound and the hood, and if I remember correctly, I had my legs bound, my hands bound, and then they free you, and that's a symbology of being free to be the spirit that you are. It's a freedom, not a binding. It's to release your spirit, to release you from the binding of this particular plane.
That's right, into your new life.
Exactly. It's like a rebirthing symbology.
All right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Inelia, you said you were booked until 2017?
Yes.
My goodness. Wow. That's amazing. And I can't help but wonder, because I always wonder when I am going to retire from this, and I don't see an ending. How did you decide that was going to be the end?
Well, in 2010, at the start of 2010, when I was asked by Source to go public, I said, I don't know about that. I'm not really not very comfortable in public. I prefer to be a hermit. That's my natural self, would be to go and be alone. And because in that aloneness, I reconnect with the entire universe. It's the least state of aloneness you can possibly be in. But that's where I like to be. I like to be by myself and not really have any type of contact with anybody else. And so becoming public, it's very noisy, right? Yeah. It's a lot of energy. You have to speak and talk and be in the public eye all the time. And also, there's a lot of energy coming back, people talking to you. And so it's very, very noisy. It's not that kind of isolated in a grove or whatever type energy where you're alone with the universe, but you are the universe and you are everybody else. It's very, very different. So I was thinking, I don't know about that. I think you should look for somebody else. I don't really think that I want to do that for the rest of my life. He says, well, can you do it until 2017? Because after that, we're not going to need you. He says, oh, yeah, sure, okay.
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm waiting for that message.
Yeah, 2017, hopefully I will become unemployed. My services will no longer be required on the planet.
Lovely. I relate, and I'm sure Roxy does too. I think all of us here have pretty much been thrust into the spotlight and not realizing when is it going to end?
Yeah, I quit all the time. Bernard knows that. I when I first started a couple of years ago, I used to quit like all the time, crying. I can't do this anymore. I quit, and and then 5 minutes later, it was, getting back on the thing, and I must say I quit less often now. For sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I have no idea. But I can dig it. I know why Bernard's asking, like, how do you get out of the contract by in 2017?
Oh, I read the small print.
There you go.
Well, why don't you forward that to all of us?
Yeah.
I don't want to ever stop.
There you go. Yvonne's just getting started. She's digging where
I know, right? Well,
but don't worry, Yvonne. The elders in the group, you'll be coming to us.
I'll I'll look
Well,
after you.
well, hopefully we have another generation ready to do the work for us when we're all done.
Yeah.
Somebody on the chat is asking, are you leaving creation entirely, Inelia?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll see what's going on at the time and then make a decision.
There we go.
Oh,
Absolutely. With 2012 being, geez, less than a week away, let's wrap this up and maybe we can, yeah, we've only got a couple more minutes, so I'll ask the last question and all three of you can answer for us and we'll call it a day. Thank you, by the way, everyone. Uh, with 2012 coming up this Friday, what is your advice for people to focus on that particular day? And I have you all in a line, Yvonne, Inelia, and Roxy. So why don't we start with Yvonne?
what was they? Say that last bit again.
What is your advice to focus on that day,
On that day, I think
on the solstice?
on the solstice, I'll be at Stonehenge again
Okay.
to watch the sunrise this time. Take much of it. I think we should focus on what's matter. I think on the day
Oh, you're breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up, Yvonne.
Oh, um,
Why don't you turn off your camera? Just turn off your camera. Go ahead and turn off your camera.
go ahead.
Click there you go, and we'll just look at your lovely picture.
Sorry.
Yes.
I don't think we should focus on labels and dates. It's a complete shift. It's a new year.
So you're still
Yvonne,
breaking up.
Yvonne, you're
Yeah.
still breaking off. Just leave
Maybe
it.
you can
Leave your
disconnect and
camera
connect
off.
back.
Just turn your camera off.
Okay.
Yes, the joys of live broadcasting. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And it was working beautifully. Okay, can we hear you now?
I prefer off camera.
There we go. We hear you beautifully.
Very good.
We hear
Great.
you beautifully.
Oh, I can relax more when I'm not looking.
There
at
you
my-
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. So spit it out, Yvonne.
I've been trying. No, we shouldn't. I think we should just concentrate on the whole shift. That what we want to manifest, what's coming in, leaving the past behind, not beating ourselves up, just going with the flow. I just don't think we should put too much emphasis on the actual date or any labels or what we know and what you don't know about it. Just go with the flow and what you want to manifest.
Wonderful.
That's it.
That's great. That's great. And Inelia, what is your advice for everybody? What should we focus on next Friday?
I would say reconnect with Gaia. So go to a park, hold a plant inside, and really close your eyes and just go in that day and say, okay, I'm here. What do you want to show me? Or did you want to share? Or did you want to just hang around? And just hang around, just hang out with Gaia that day.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, I will definitely be doing some of that. I'll be doing a little bit of what you're both saying. Roxy, your camera is frozen. I don't know if you want to reload it.
My goodness.
Of course, it waits for the end of the show to do this.
So all the energy is going woof.
Yeah, which all this light work.
Too many women.
Is it there?
There we go. You're coming back.
Oh my goodness.
So what would you say?
Am I here?
Yes, you're here. What would you say?
Oh, great. I will be doing what I did after 9/11. My guides taught me something that was absolutely amazing. So I'm going to be doing it again as you all were talking. Basically, I picture the earth and I picture every being on the earth as a light being that pushes its light out of the earth. So you see the earth as all these pricks of light, literally coming off, all these needles of light spreading out to the universe. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that is. It doesn't matter to me, but it's just going to be one explosion, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And it won't take very long if anyone wants to do it with me.
Very nice. And of course, for me, I'm going to be doing a little bit of what everybody says here on today's show. I will be, we're going to be doing an event here. For those of you that have been following my work, we've put a question out to everybody. What are the top 3 intentions? And on Friday, December 21st, we are going to do a live intention circle with those top three intentions. But beside that, before and after, I definitely want to be in nature. I definitely want to reconnect with my earth energy, with the earth energy around me. I'm very lucky to be in a very natural city, for lack of a better term. Lots of
Mm.
mountains and trees and whatnot. So that's what I'll be doing. And with that, I'm going to give this back to Roxy. And Roxy, you can go ahead and take us out for today. Thank you so much, everyone. And please remember, we are looking for your support, and we thank you.
Absolutely, and thanks to everyone that was on the show today for joining us, and the wonderful love and everyone is so unique. I love that, and yet we're all one. It's just amazing our individual expressions. The authenticity of each being, just being. Just being. I really dig that about the GIC. I'll always be a member of the GIC as long as it's here. I'm glad that I was invited years ago, and I'll always be here, as all of us will probably always be around and doing our work. It's a springboard into your vocation, whatever that may be. So I hope that we will see more of you coming in 2013, and we'll be doing more of these types of shows and supporting the GIC as well. And again, use this as inspiration to manifest the world that you want, the world that you truly deserve to have, the love that you deserve to have in your heart and your life. Look, all of us go through stuff. It's not, we're not on some divine magic carpet ride here, but we are.
Yeah.
And at the same breath, in the same breath. So I thank all of you. We love you. Mahalo for joining us. Aloha to everybody. Big aloha. And please, just keep coming back, and we will be collecting money throughout the rest of the month for the GIC, so you can donate at any time. Remember, click me.
I love that.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for
Bye bye now.
coming.
Thank you all. Mahalo.